There's no way. I thought bro was in prison. I thought he gave cupcakes to that kid. I thought bro was in prison. How is he back?
After a once beloved creator is outed as a predator and terminated off the platform. Do they
Yeah?
accept their fate and leave the internet for good? Or do they try and revive a dead career by any means necessary?
This is my 9 millionth attempt at trying to create a YouTube channel. We'll see how long this lasts. Probably won't last long at all.
Despite losing his entire audience and actively being hunted on the internet, EDP445 is still trying to make a comeback on YouTube. Unfortunately,
No way, bro. No way. I'm surprised it's not a baking channel. How to make cupcakes for your daughter. That'd be a banger YouTube video, man. Maybe he should try that.
for him, it seems to be doing more harm than good. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be exploring the deplorable downfall and return of YouTube's most infamous cupcake lover and predator.
There it is, dude. What the fuck?
EDP445. As strange as it sounds, there was once a time on the internet when everyone didn't hate EDP. Back in the late 2010s, the YouTube community looked up to him as an entertaining creator who said whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted.
I'm not going to let a franchise, a corporation, or a place of business define who I am. Walmart fired me, and guess what? I couldn't be any more happier.
However, his brash attitude didn't come without consequences, as his channel was suspended in July 2017 and October 2018 due to mass reports from viewers. The negativity was so bad that YouTube refused to award him his 1 million subscriber play button in 2020.
He had a mil subs?
Is on that little once again. They will not send me my gold play button.
I wonder why.
Because according to them, my channel doesn't match the criteria.
Even though YouTube thought EDP didn't deserve a play button, his fans felt differently and took it upon themselves to make him one.
Holy shit. Wow. So here it is. See the titanium holographic
oh my god,
shit is like
EDP stood for eat the pussy. What the fuck?
it's like a 3D, like
I never
it
knew
has
that.
like different colors.
I
with
never
the
knew that
actual,
shit.
You know, silver part of it. You
I
know
just
what I mean?
know this dude talking about taking
Despite-
like a fat ass shit after eating Chipotle. That's all I know him from. That and talking to kids.
Being somewhat of a divisive figure, EDP had the respect and support of the YouTube community. But sadly, all that was about to change, as EDP faced several allegations of inappropriate interactions with minors later that year.
Stole a bra out the laundromat and I sniffed it and beat off to that mother. Okay.
To presenting his sick porn addiction over the years while showcasing how much of a woman-hating, lonely incel he is by texting several minors calling them cute, beautiful, and your babe, even after knowing their age.
The main set of allegations came from a creator named Cold Raven, who claimed EDP was using his Instagram account to message and collect pictures of minors. Not long after these accusations were made public, EDP would respond to Cold Raven in his typical crude tone.
EDP admits that he's a out live on live stream. What the you trying to prove, bruh? Who are 15, 16, and 17 dressing like little skimpy ass trying to set motherfuckers up, trying to message me and shit, and then when I respond back, all of a sudden I'm the piece of shit? Nah, mother, you're the fucking piece of shit, and something's wrong with you.
While EDP was able to walk away from the incident with his platform, it showed he had a pattern of responding to PDF allegations by claiming the people exposing him were at fault, something that would become extremely apparent in the coming months. By the 18th of April 2021, YouTube channel Predator Poachers, ran by Alex Rosen, caught EDP attempting to notice a post 13-year-old girl he'd been messaging on Instagram months prior.
13?!
So what brings you out here today?
Well, I was coming out here to...
Glasses off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home. There was, you know, nothing that was one of the involved, because I'm not like that, you know. Well, obviously the text messages and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was all that was going to happen.
News of EDP's cupcake outing would spread across the internet like wildfire and prompt YouTube to terminate all of EDP's channels, which had over 2 million subscribers collectively. Despite being caught red-handed, EDP would still try to make Alex and the Predator Poacher team look like the bad guys using him for clout.
Chet Goldstein, or should I call you Alex Rosen? I've been making videos for coming up on 11 years now. I've seen punk-ass, bitch-made, hoe-ass motherfuckers like yourself come and fucking go. Go from 10,000 subscribers and then automatically...
I love when these dudes act this hard and then they get caught texting 13-year-olds. Insane.
Jump up to 108K because they're over here, you know, piggybacking, you know, off of the success of other fucking YouTubers.
Throughout the ordeal, EDP was unwilling to show any remorse for his actions and tried to pin the blame on someone else. As a result, the internet showed him no mercy and did everything in its power to ensure he'd never have an online career again. In the following months, EDP's Facebook and Instagram accounts would be taken down, forcing him to move to more obscure platforms like 3Speak, with the post reading,
What
3Speak
the fuck
TV
is
is where you can find
3Speak?
me. Glad to be back making content for y'all. EDP wouldn't be back for very long, as his page on 3Speak would later be taken down.
Change 3Speak to 13Speak, EDP.
Around this time, EDP tried to launch a personal website, edp445.com, but it would never make it off the ground. Going after his online prospects wasn't enough for former fans, as soon they went after his personal life. They got him fired from various ride-sharing apps, they posted about him working at McDonald's.
Recently known ED fucking P. This man's known for being an Eagles fan, working at the Clown, the Frown, Mickey D's.
They even revealed the address of his CVS store security job.
Reach a level on YouTube where people, you know, recognize you and they're giving you money and you're making really good.
It was clear the trolls were doing everything in their power to make EDP's life a living hell.
He tried to go live a normal life and then they followed his ass? Bro, what the fuck? That's insane.
However, his next move would only add more fuel to the fire. On the 25th of March 2023, EDP attempted to rewrite the events surrounding his fall from grace, with a post titled, "The Events That Led Up to My Setup." During the post he wrote, "I want to go into specific detail about the events that led up to my setup, because I don't feel like it was entirely clear in the video I released." EDP went on to claim that Alex Rosen had initially presented him with a filming opportunity, but didn't specify what the role was about, reading, "He told me that he had a film opportunity and wanted to know if I was interested. The email didn't address what type of film it was or the type of role I'd be potentially acting out if I was selected. I deleted all of my emails, and unfortunately, this is one of the emails I was unable to retrieve and forward to my attorney." Following this, EDP claimed that Alex had set a date and time to meet up for his audition, and that it would not be going off a script but an improvised act. Reading, Chet, who is Alex, responded and confirmed that the location was correct. He also provided a date and time and informed me that they would have me act out / improv a random scene to determine if I was fit for the part. I was confident that this was a legit film opportunity. To add some credibility to his claims, EDP stated that there was a witness that day who saw the entire incident and even asked them to come forward with their story. Reading, "I know that there is an eyewitness out there that drove by the Rite Aid and filmed me and Javier having our conversation when we first met up. If that person can come forward and present this important footage with a timestamp of 1:45 on April 18th, 2021, it can help me solidify the evidence that I've presented so far." To summarize, EDP wanted people to believe that he wasn't there that day to get a cupcake, but instead was doing an improv act at Alex Rosen's request while bystanders were filming. It was a strange tale to say the least.
I guess bro was improvising on the text messages too, I guess.
However, no one was willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, as commenters pointed out various issues with his side of the story and the evidence presented. Reading, "You can clearly see that screenshot of the email is fake and photo."
I will be real, bro. Being that fat, being that ugly, being that bald definitely does add a lot of, what's the word, skepticism when it comes to convincing people that you're not a horrible piece of shit. Trust me. Like, let's say hypothetically he didn't do anything. Unfortunately, he looks like that. The internet ain't gonna believe him regardless. The texts were wild. He sent a shit pic, like a picture of his shit. Yo, girl, let me see what coming out that ass. That's insane. Also, Deck, you think with the 5, brother?
Photoshopped. You need to stop lying because nobody believes in you and seek professional help, as well as you can't retrofit multiple allegations paired to you being caught in the sting. Your arguments may be more substantiated if this was an isolated incident, but it was not. That's the biggest hindrance. Accept and move on, better yourself, and maybe your life will be on a different trajectory, but it's not, because you can't do that. If lying to people wouldn't restore his career, then EDP tried to take a different route. Apologizing. By the 7th of July 2023, EDP would post his first apology video, which started with him trying to emotionally appeal viewers.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you so much to my loving, supporting, caring friends and family. Without you guys, to be honest with you, I probably would have been fucking committed suicide. I've had a few close calls, you know what I mean? And each and every single time you guys have gave me the biggest, most heartwarming hug.
EDP continued this by doing the right thing and taking responsibility for his deplorable behavior.
I thought he said EDP followed it up by doing the right thing and he killed himself. Man, I was like, wow. Wow, we're really fucking going there, huh? That's insane.
Want to come on here, cry, boo-hoo, beg for people's forgiveness, you know what I mean? The only thing that I'm trying to go for in the distant future is redemption. You know what I mean? The only thing that I'm trying to go for is to restore honor and to restore...
Step 1, stop playing Minecraft.
A positive outlook on my name.
In addition to this, EDP claimed he'd be seeking professional help.
Like I mentioned before, man, I'm seeking the proper help that I need to seek out, doing whatever I can to make sure that this does not happen again.
While EDP's apology had a hint of remorse, he failed to directly address his crimes and refused to apologize to his victims, details that the rest of the internet would pick up on.
And I don't even think this apology is genuine. This feels once again like another plan of his to try and crawl back online.
Absolutely.
Because he has done it so many times before. But he can't...
He's not upset about what he did. He's upset that he got caught. And that's the huge fucking difference. That's the huge fucking difference. Nobody would ever be going up here saying, boo-hoo, woe is me. It's that he's upset because he wants to do this internet job and it was taken away from him because he was a shit human being. And I don't mean a shit human being because you disagree with their opinions. I mean a shit human being because bro's trying to fuck a minor. That's nuts.
Even address the actual issue itself, and like not only the cupcake incident, he doesn't even mention the other victims outside of that either.
On one side, some viewers wanted to believe EDP was ready to turn a new leaf and stop his cupcake chase.
Hey guys, I'll be real. There are like some people where we just like don't need to wait to turn a new leaf and just realize they're just pieces of shit. And not a person playing a piece of shit. Just like an actual piece of fucking garbage. That's insane.
Ways. On the other, some viewers rightfully assume
like these are the type of content creators we should be going after. Not these content creators where we make up things they didn't do and we pretend that they do them. Like ones where there's like proof, the screenshots are there, the police are involved, you know what I'm saying? Not this whole witch hunt anybody who says that Eula isn't a lesbian. Or, oh, this guy made a bad joke about an anime I liked, or this guy has different political views than me. You know, like maybe some real pieces of shit. I don't think he should be allowed back on YouTube, but if he's truly remorseful, we should not stalk him and make him lose his jobs, and he should definitely be on a watch list. Yeah, I agree. Put him on a watch list. Just forget about him. It's that easy.
EDP was only apologizing to recover his platform and would go back to his old ways given the chance. Unfortunately for EDP, this assumption would prove to be correct only a few months after his apology. On the 9th of October 2023, Gideon and Skeeter Jean would conduct a second sting operation on EDP. The only difference this time was that EDP was messaging an actual 8-year-old girl and was trying to meet her at his dialysis appointment.
Many of you might know of a fellow that goes by the name EDP445, aka Bryant Moreland is his legal name. It seems that in the last couple months he's been talking to an actual
Brian.
Girl.
When Gideon and Skeeter Jean finally got to confront EDP about his disgusting behavior, he refused to acknowledge it and claimed it was illegal for them to film him.
Well, Brian, I am with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. I'm just seldom at a loss for words. You know, 2 years ago you were caught.
Oh, by the way, it's illegal for you guys to film me here?
Within minutes of being caught in the act, EDP would lash out at his victim and say this.
He's texting me right now still.
What is he saying?
He told me, fuck you, bitch. That's what he said.
We got him.
And I'm already here. I filed the report.
Looking at EDP now, it was obvious that he didn't care about redemption or getting help. All EDP cared about was restoring his long-dead internet career. Thankfully, the internet wouldn't let him do that, but that didn't stop him from trying. By the 1st of August 2024, EDP uploaded a video titled Here We Go to a channel he created the year before. In the video, he expressed concern about the possibility of the channel being deleted.
Alright, y'all, so this is my attempt at trying to create a motherfucking channel. We'll see how long this fucking bullshit lasts. Probably won't last fucking long at all, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man, YouTube is such bullshit for banning a pedophile. What is going on, Susan? Get your act together, man. Let me post. What the fuck?
To mitigate the inevitable backlash, EDP would disable the dislike button, as well as delete as many negative comments as possible, but he couldn't delete them all, with comments reading, "How many times we gotta teach you a lesson, old man?" Collab with Ava Chris Tyson and Dr. Disrespect, as well as Hydra.
Damn, bro, they really going at it, huh? Shit.
Kids, everyone, literally, EDP is hungry and looking to flex like he did that one boxer at Walmart. Despite the trolling, EDP would continue to make videos discussing various odd topics like adult content and conspiracy theories. However, two particular videos would stand out amongst the rest and give some insight into his current mental state. The first one is his Mistakes Were Made video, which saw EDP defending his predatory behavior by claiming he was in a quote dark place.
There's no reconciling with these motherfuckers. There's no getting through to them. There's no, trying to get these people to understand where you were at that point in time in your life. Addressing what happened a few years ago, the whole incident and stuff like that. I'll be the first person to tell you, I was in a very dark place in my life, a very dark place.
EDP would further defend himself by stating,
well then, turn on the lights, man.
That people who make
damn, I was in a dark place, so I tried to touch kids. What the fuck? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. Well, shit, maybe we should keep the lights on permanently. But then again, you probably claim a human rights violation to Mr. Beast, huh?
Such mistakes should seek help.
Hey, no, I'm saying you're right, brother. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. We are on the same side, brother.
Implied that they should be forgiven.
Take responsibility for your actions. Take accountability for your actions. Understand that there is an issue, right? Understand that this is not normal. If that's not good enough for people, well then that sounds like a fucking personal issue to me.
What's even more strange is how EDP assumes apologizing to friends and family means he's showing remorse.
Just because I haven't came out and made some big ass crying video, you know what I mean? Making a fucking ass out of myself, all hysterical on camera and shit like that, that I show no remorse. I have sat down and I have apologized to my family, right? I've apologized to my diehard friends.
EDP's logic was obviously warped beyond recognition, but no one expected him to pin the blame on the minors he was messaging.
I made a video a long time ago where I talked about, obviously adults should be held accountable. They should get in trouble for messaging minors and engaging in those type of conversations in that particular way, right? I also feel minors should get in trouble for messaging adults.
During his rant, EDP would also get flashbacks to the various sting operations that ruined his career and
how do you even go about doing that? In what scenario do you ever, and I mean this genuinely, in what scenario do you ever engage in sexual activity without asking, how old are you? Legit. In what scenario are you going upon that so lackadaisically that you don't double, triple check that shit? And also, how the fuck are people messaging this dude that easily?
Labeled the people exposing him as fake wannabes.
Dumb as fuck.
This one chick, she messaged me, right? And she goes, oh my God, are you the real EDP?
I respond back with, bitch, how old are you? And who the fuck sent you? Right? Because I know fucking well Skeeter John, Gideon, and all these fake ass wannabe Chris Hansen impersonating motherfuckers, more than likely they fucking sent you.
EDP would even go as far as subtly threatening those who exposed him with lethal action.
Just because you think a person is guilty or not guilty, right? What the fuck? Under the law, what the fuck gives you the right to go out and start harassing people? And then when they've decided that they've had enough and they pull out that gun and they shoot your motherfucking ass, right? All of a sudden, it was just a prank.
The other recent upload that highlights EDP's lack of regret towards his predatory past was their Answering Tough/Interesting Questions video. Around 16 minutes into the video, EDP gave this response to a question regarding his life after the cupcake incident.
Number 9, how has life been after what has happened? Life's been fucking great. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, you know? I know a lot of motherfuckers were expecting me to be on some homeless bullshit and, you know, not have my shit together and be down at the welfare office begging for food stamps and shit. Nah, my nigga, that's not the case, dude. Life has been fucking great, dude. As a matter of fact, as much as it sucked to go through that entire ordeal, it's kind of like it was God's way of saying, you know what?
Bro did not bring up God when he's talking to kids. Oh my God, come on, bro. No shot.
I need to make something dramatic happen in your life because you're hanging around the wrong fucking people.
From EDP's perspective, everyone else was at fault for trying to expose his inappropriate activity with minors, and anyone who thought otherwise was a troll harassing him. As delusional as this perspective may seem, there was still a group of small hardcore fans who still supported EDP and wanted to see him continue making content. Looking at his current channel, EDP has over 25,000 subscribers and counting. However, considering his track record, it's unlikely that EDP's new platform will last much longer, especially after the release of this video. EDP445 is the prime example of the phrase, "you can't teach an old dog new tricks." He's still desperately clinging to a deteriorated career while trying to make the same content from his 2016 era. Time and time again, the internet has shown EDP that he is no longer welcome and made sure all of his social media accounts were banned. With that in mind, one can only assume that his current channel will receive the same fate, or maybe the internet has given up wiping off the stain that is EDP445. For as long as Jack Doherty has been on the internet, his
yeah, I'll be real. I mean, people are saying, well, I really hope he turns a new leaf. No, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need to wait for these people to turn a new leaf. Just watch somebody else who isn't a piece of shit. Like a real villainous piece of shit. Really that easy. What a fucking joke.